Oh yeah, here we go. Out of the driveway. Good morning, hitchhikers. We are on the road. For those who are watching the rerun, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Today's poll is food favorite: lasagna, cereal, or Little Debbie's. Let's get all messages in the morning. Out to the big road so we don't have to deal with this. Let's see, what would I choose? Honestly, it's kind of all three. You know, lasagna is good when it's nice and cold out. Well, not nice, but when it's cold out. Something warm to really get the heat inside of you. Cereal's a nice, to me, is a nice, like, snack before you go to bed. It's not for everybody, of course. Some people are lactose intolerant. But Little Debbie's, man. I could eat a whole box of Little Debbie's, but then I'd be hurting. Good morning. Welcome to the drive. We've got a food poll there. Lasagna, cereal, Little Debbie's. Maybe you've got something else that you like. Put it in the comments. Hello. What is that? Cool guy? Yeah, cool guy. Nice. Hello. Anybody else want to say hi? Got all kinds of people voting in the poll. That's cool. So, if you guys want to stick around till the end, about an hour, I've got some stuff I want to share with you. But in the meantime, just a line. Nice, cool guy. Is there something that a family member makes as a traditional food item that you don't necessarily like, but you don't say anything to them? I couldn't really put that in the poll because it's kind of a limited space. But is there something that a family member makes that they think everybody likes it, but you don't, or maybe not everybody likes it? Like, you know, I don't even know what they're called, like the fruit jello, or I don't even know what it's called. People put pineapple in jello and other fruit. I don't know how they or why they do it. The poll is to kind of get the conversation started, but if there's something else you guys would like to talk about, leave it in the comments. Like me personally, I'm getting tired of the snow. I wish it would go away. If not, we can stay on the food topic. If you guys have an idea or a suggestion for the next poll in this afternoon stream, leave it in the comments. If I don't see it, I apologize. I am driving as we're going down the road. I try to peek over and look at the comments when I can. What's up? Who are you? Oh, Adventure's back. Nice. Talking about food this morning. Adventure. What is up? I did cereal because I'm eating cereal right now. Well, what is that? Maddie with 3 Y's. Raylan, same. Everybody's eating cereal this morning, huh? Ooh, cereal's pretty close to taking over. Nice. Everybody getting ready for school. All right, now that we've gotten to the cereal, what kind of cereal do you guys like? I'm a Cheerios kind of guy. We've had the store brand of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for about a week now, so I'm glad we're switching to some Cheerios. We just got a box last night. I think it's the strawberry Cheerios. I also like frosted mini wheats. Sometimes if I can find the strawberry frosted mini wheats. But I don't usually eat anything for breakfast or lunch. It's usually supper time or a late night snack. That's when I get into my cereal as a late night snack. We got some people in this morning. Adventure, I'm guessing maybe a couple of these folks are your friends you told them about me, I guess. Let's see, let's get up to cruising speed here. I got a bus ahead of me, but boy, Little Debbie's is catching up. Am I going to be able to pass the bus here? Is it going to let me do that? Or is it going to pull back out in the road? Oh, looks like it's going to let me pass. Nice. My wife and I were getting, our coffee together this morning, and I was out the window, and the whole sunrise, the sky was red. It was crazy. There's this old saying. Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait for the snow to start melting off. I know at Benton, I think this bus has 2 more stops. Maybe it'll pull over. I don't know. I got people passing other people way behind me. This is the drive. This is the radio show, internet radio show, where anytime I'm driving, I'm streaming. We usually have a topic that I put up as a poll, but we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. The poll is trying to get people to interact, be a part of the community. Adventure's done really good over the last couple days. Yeah, here's the second stop. Oh. We're just getting started here, and I'm already getting slowed up by the bus. I know Adventure is in school. I don't know about anybody else, but how long does it take, if any of you are in school, how long does it take you to either get on the bus or get a ride? How long does it take you to get to school? Nice. What a nice bus driver. I guess that's no longer a stop for a second stop, huh? If I'm not seeing the comments, I apologize. YouTube, for some reason, even though I've got all messages selected, it doesn't show me all the messages. Let's try to get up to cruising speed again. Right above there. Yeah, somebody's in a rush this morning. Got people piled up. Well, not really piled up behind me, but cruise control. There it is. Back. Raylands, what'd you do? Drop your... Glad I'm seeing some consistent numbers. So yesterday, Adventure here said that I put some merch together for the show, and I haven't quite got to that point yet, I don't think. I've only been doing the drive as a show for a few days now, trying out a format, trying to involve the community. Excuse me. Everybody getting ready for school. That's the only people that have commented, really, it looks like. I know Adventure has to be either ready to go by 8:30 or something like that. What about everybody else? Is everybody getting ready for school or getting ready for work? Getting ready for vacation? Oh, still waiting on this ice in the river to break up. I mean, it looks nice just being pure white, but probably a couple more weeks and we might actually see the water itself. Boy, I don't think I should have had that second cup of coffee this morning. I should be able to make it into town. Same spot I always go to. Same place I get my gas. Property for sale. That's got a landing, about an acre landing in there. That property is for sale. Just an opening cut in the woods there. Maybe a couple of trails in there now that I'm looking. So the other thing that I tried to do last night was schedule the live stream, and I thought I'd just be able to click on it and go live from that, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know what happened there. I may look into how that works, like from the app compared to using YouTube in the browser, like on my computer. Thank you for everybody that's joined the live. Welcome to the show. This is The Drive, twice a day. The morning is a consistent time, 7:15 to 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The afternoon show could be anywhere from 12 to 2 start time. Oh, we gotta slow down here. Again, we just talk about whatever pops up in the comments or talk about the poll. What is the food favorite? And right now, lasagna is winning at 47%. Cereal is at 29%. And Little Debbie's at 24%. Oh boy. I like homemade lasagna. I don't like the store-bought stuff. Of course, not many people still make homemade cereal, but oatmeal is kind of a homemade cereal. It's a hot cereal. I don't mind oatmeal from time to time. And then Little Debbie's, man, I could go on and on about Little Debbie's. Funny Bones, I like. Reese's Pieces has, call it a fat cake, really. It's like a brownie cupcake looking thing. Devil dogs are okay. Cosmic brownies, I don't know if those are Little Debbie, but I do like me some cosmic brownies. We tend to put them over our heater for just a minute or two to warm them up. Oh, so delicious. Again, if I'm not seeing your comment, it's because YouTube doesn't like me. That's okay. Cruising right along here. Cruise control it is. I could just see the orange and kind of highlights from the sunrise. There's a lot of cloud cover this morning. Don't necessarily need my glasses, but I do have them with me. I'm looking for somebody to comment, just so that I can see the comment section is working. That old boy was taking a chug off his coffee, driving down the road. Hey, do me a favor, leave a comment, just so I know my comment section is working. Whether it's where you're from, what you're up to today, favorite color. You have some options, or you could say what your favorite food is if it's not on the list, on the poll here. Snow starts melting off and there's no worry about snowstorms, I'm going to switch out what's in the back of my truck here. Take the snowblower out, take the ramps out. I got some gas cans back there that I don't necessarily need. And the afternoon show will get a little bit longer because I'm going to start picking up free wood chips. I've got a spot locally to me that I can get them for free. Let's see what this button does. Share is all it is. Oh, it said I could create a post. But from what I understand, I can only post every 3 days. Which doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, why limit something like that so for creators to get their community involved? Strange. Now that I said something, I may not make it. I'm going to stop halfway. The show will go on, though, even if I do stop. I think I'm going to have to at this point. For those who are watching the rerun, why don't you leave a comment on what your food favorite is? The options that are on the poll, of course you guys won't see that. Talking to my rerun viewers for a second. The Options are lasagna, cereal, or Little Debbie's, or you can put whatever you want. Leave it in the comments. Ask me a question. Or leave a suggestion for a future poll on the show. Oh, that just came on all of a sudden. I have got to get to Freshies. Oh boy. Ooh. Problems with getting older is time between bathroom breaks can be limited. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the drive. This is what we do. We have a poll. We can talk about anything else that you want to talk about. Feel free to engage and leave a comment, leave a question. It's kind of how this works. Boy. Oh, that's not a turn, dummy. Oh. Boy, it looks like there's a lot of cars in that parking lot. Wow, come on, green light, hurry up. $17 votes so far. It's pretty decent. I've been ranging anywhere from 13 to 18. Oh man, I've got to go to the bathroom. Wow. Can I squeeze in that? Probably not. Oh, there's a car in my way. Nope.
Hello,
Not answering the phone. Sorry, Wendell, not answering the phone. Oh, you took my spot, you dink. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yukon. Because it's a Yukon. Come on, bro. I gotta use the bathroom. This is the part of the show where you guys get to hear me struggle to get to the bathroom on time. Oh, I can barely hold it. I shall return in just a few moments. If anybody's willing to keep the peace and let everybody know that I'm using the bathroom, please. Like that, does it? Ow. Like that, does it? Ow. 19 votes. Nice. Let's turn that off. Not because I don't want you to see my face. But because of the video driving down the road. Almost did not make it to the bathroom. Yeah, I'll take it. Awesome. Now I just have to deal with this bus driving down the road. Oh, you have to stop the railroad tracks. I get it. I don't. Some of my younger viewers might have already caught the bus to school or left. Don't know who's still out there. YouTube booted me midstream while I was in the bathroom. It's messed up, man. Awesome, that one's turning. So I may only have to deal with one more bus. Come normally. I've got my schedule pretty down so that I don't have to deal with the school buses unless they're opening late this morning. Oh, let's see what the old Bradley Road looks like. The water below, the river below the dam is open. I can see open water. Okay. That one maybe. Let's see. Yeah, they've got that place cleared out. Well, there's still some tree stuff away, but they may leave that as a hedge between the property lines. Okay, maybe I'm not done dealing with the school buses. Strange. I thought, like I said, by this time in the morning, all them buses should be done. Let's see if YouTube switched the chat filter. All messages. Still not seeing any new messages, comments. Maybe nobody's commenting. I have no idea. Oh. So I'm not really a sports person. I don't really watch football or basketball. My cousin does. He's a sports guy. He actually, his high school team went to the playoffs, but I don't think they made it very far. I know there's some younger folks in the audience sometimes. Is that window open? Do you have a favorite team? That might be the next poll question. What's your favorite sports team? I can think of a couple in the era, like 1990s Chicago Bulls. You know, it was Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. That was my era. Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. I kind of stopped watching sports around the time Kobe came on, but I liked Kobe. He was a hardcore player, man. When he practiced, he'd be at the practice court at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's what's holding me up. YouTube isn't showing me all the comments because there's only been a handful or more, and a lot of times it'll tell me there's 16 chats or more, 20 chats or more, and I just, for some reason, YouTube doesn't show them to me, even though I've got all messages selected. I don't know if it's in my settings or what, but nice. Now we can get on to cruise control here in a minute. Right there. Sure. Welcome to the drive, where we talk about all kinds of stuff. today, or this morning, is what your food favorite. Got 19 votes. And we might break 20 this morning. For those in the colder climates, I know a couple of regulars are in the path of the snow that we're supposed to be getting, a whole bunch, I guess. Up here, I think it's only predicted to be like 1 to 3 inches. But warmer weather is coming, do not fear. So I don't actually eat my cereal out of a bowl. I use a coffee cup because we have a collection of coffee cups. And I usually have a cup or two of cereal in the evening. It's like a snack. But what I was mentioning earlier in the stream, is there something, because it wouldn't fit in the poll or the question, is there something that a family member makes for a traditional meal, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, something that they make for a food that they think everybody likes, but nobody really likes, but they won't admit it? I always like that one. That one was suggested by my boss's wife, because she was telling me a story yesterday about that. I think there's one more bus, but they might have already come through. Are they up in there? I don't see a school bus. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Where are you watching from? What do you want to talk about this morning? Are you a car person? You like turning wrenches? Or would you rather have somebody else do it for you? That's another good question. Can we get to 20 votes? Do you like cereal? Lasagna? Oh boy. Traffic jam on the Bradley Road. Bumps. I expect this car behind me to pass at any time. They've been on my bumper for most of the Bradley Road. I already went by the, what is that, Leonard's Mills. It's a old school lumber mill with some CD players. And computers were an easy way to get into working with my hands. Very small pieces sometimes, especially in newer laptops. The stuff is so small that you've got to use vision toolkits, which I have. I have an iFixit kit. Boy, there's even a box truck back there. Goodness. I mean, it's not like I'm going slow or anything. Yeah. Yeah, and everybody's just gonna pace behind me. I mean, unless you guys want to pass me, you're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna speed up because you're on my bumper. That's not how I drive anymore. end of the road here. Still probably got another 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, they got a husky. Nice, he's out there playing in the snow. Oh, let's see what we're up to here. Calais is 90 miles away. That's not a road trip I'm going to take anytime soon. We had some hitchhikers early this morning, but not so much now. It seems to be the kind of way it goes. I think that's going to be the way it goes until we get a more consistent watcher or audience base. Get a bunch of hitchhikers together, and what happens? Everybody wants to bail out. River, not so much open down here. I can still see open water, but let's get this thing to cruising speed here. Right about there. Sure, why not? The box truck just turned off. Now I still got the Volts. Nice little garage back in there. Huh. I've been trying to think of a way to maybe change it up a little bit, but I know come warmer weather when I'm getting wood chips, I'll be taking a different road home just so I can get the wood chips. We're trying to make the property look better as we're clearing the trees. Trying to level it out and make it easier for people to walk when they do visit the property. We've got several old logging trails on the property that are kind of, you know, one day I'll do trail work, and then the next day I'll do the cleared area work, whether that's organizing trees that I've cut down, or because I was showing a buddy of mine the other day come up to the property of where I've been clearing trees. He noticed the difference, but it's real, they call it like lumpy ground because there's a bunch of divots and stuff in the ground. So the wood chips are going to level all that out. I've made hugelkultur berms down through the piece of the property that I'm clearing. And eventually we'll have a garden down on that plot. A big garden, hopefully. We've got a lot of different beans that we're going to be growing. Corn, climbing beans, not just bush beans. And some kind of cover crop, whether it be pumpkins or gourds or watermelons. Watermelons would be cool, but I don't think we have a long enough season. Well, I guess some people do grow them up here, but they're always kind of small. I kind of want to grow the corn because eventually we're going to have chickens, and that'd be the easiest way to feed them, is to have our own corn supply. Chicken's good. There's all kinds of different chicken. It's almost as bad as, I don't know if anybody's seen Forrest Gump, but Bubba there talks about all the different ways to cook shrimp or make shrimp, and there's just about as many ways to prepare or cook shrimp, you know. Chicken, sorry. Chicken nuggets, chicken cordon bleu, baked chicken, fried chicken, parboiled chicken. I've actually got a reel saved on my Facebook page, how to make homemade chicken nuggets, kind of the same way that McDonald's does. Pull out in front of me. Not a school bus, city bus. Made decent time, I guess. It's only 8:01. So this is the part of the show where I do a little bit of self-advertisement. I have a Patreon page where I put out Bible devotionals, Bible studies. I've got some Amazon affiliate links over there on the Patreon page. If you want to know how to get to my Patreon page, in my channel description there is a link to my Patreon page where you can go and check that stuff out. Most of it's free. I do have $1 a month membership tier. That's where I put a lot of my topical studies, my deep dives. The most recent being God's Wisdom is Not Hidden. And the one before that was Spiritual Maturity. I really got to start pumping out more of those and getting them scheduled out like I do with the daily devotionals that come out Monday through Friday at noon. The devotionals are working our way through the book of Proverbs. I think I've got to schedule out next month's devotionals. If you want to support the show here, my Cash App is in the description. Just waiting on traffic. There we go. Boy, that bus driver's in a hurry, huh? Just to get to the next red light. Cool. Oh, and somebody's catching the bus. Cool. And it's a green light. Awesome. There's no way I'm making that gap. Come on, just get on the bus and go, bro. I'm gonna miss that green light completely. Yeah, awesome. Awesome sauce. Let's do it again for the people that are gonna be watching the rerun. If they stick around for the whole video. Is in my channel description. There is a link to my Patreon page where I put out daily devotionals Monday through Friday. They come out at noon. I've also got some Amazon affiliate links for some Christian related items. I do make a small commission off that. If you want to support this show, The Drive, my Cash App is in the live description and it'll be in the video description once it's uploaded. Oh, teddy bear. That's a neat little plate. I love vanity plates, man. I had a Ford Ranger. This was several years ago. It was before my wife and I even got together. But I had vanity plates on it saying after hours. It's kind of a Mainer thing. The not like most people would say after hours, where a Mainer would say after hours. And what I did with the truck and with the vehicle that I had after that is I would go and sell snacks and drinks and sandwiches out of the back of my car. I've thought about doing it again. I do have an inverter, so I could keep a refrigerator or a cooler, powered cooler. I may actually start doing that. In the afternoons, at least. My day job keeps me busy up until noontime. But in the afternoon, I do have some free time. It's usually when I'm streaming on the drive home. If you're new here, this is the drive where when I'm driving, I'm streaming. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Today or this morning was a food favorite. Let's see. We hit 20 votes. Nice. So it looks like lasagna is going to win with 45%. Cereal is in second with 30%. And Little Debbie's are at the bottom with 25%. It's a good spread, though. Nice. There's a few vehicles here this morning. But it looks like one of the techs are out. So that means I might actually have some work today. Let's get parked here. Appreciate everybody that came along and watched the show, listened to the show, really. Let's put it right there. All right. Oh, didn't have I had my headlights on. I'll be on later this afternoon, guys.